because it's all about manifestation. You're going to hear me talk a lot about, there's the technical aspect of dynamics, but there's also the dynamics of being able to create, because the Creator gave you the ability to create. How many of us agree with that? Well, if you believe that, if you have the ability, I'm going to go over a series of different things to show you where you are, also give you a perspective of where you want to be. Are you with me? I'm going to show you where you are, because you to thy own self be true. And then we got to go over where you want to be. Because the key is, when anyone asks me something and they say, well, can you help me? Or can I have this? Can I have that? One of the things I tell them is, put me in a position to say yes. I've learned that. There's a gentleman, his name is Chip Murray. He's a very prominent pastor. He works for, actually he has a spiritual ministry with University of Southern California, USC. You ever heard of that? And he's a mentor of mine. And one of the things he always says is, put me in a position to say yes to you. So I took that from him. I'm like, put me in a position to say yes to you. But to do that is, a drowning person can't help a drowning person. So we got to put you in a position where you understand the keys of manifestation, because if I reach down, you got to reach up. I can't get on the ground and pull you up, because that's not fair, right? So the whole key is putting you in a position where you can reach up. But first we're going to get into the visual. And when I show you this, it's not about me. It's about a visual of where you could be. Because I always talk about in my goals, I read my goals every day. And I said, in return for the help I give each person who deserves support, I will motivate them and show them the value of working together, show them qualities help them develop into positive human beings, thus enabling him or her to qualify for opportunity to equal what I have. But this is the big one, to qualify for opportunity to equal people who are better than me. Meaning, it's not just about me, but put you in a position to equal people who have what you want. Are you guys with me? See, there's a lot of great ideas, and I'm going to show you why maybe some ideas are not getting off the ground. And it's very little things, just adjustments that you have to make in reference to do that. You are who you affiliate with. You guys realize that? So if you want to have what somebody has, my mentor taught me a long time ago, if you want what somebody has, you have to do what they've done to get what they got. Unfortunately, because in our society, 5% of the people control 95% of the wealth, that means to connect to those 5%ers, you don't know who they are. And if you do know who they are, a lot of times you don't have a personal relationship with them. However, can you get their wisdom with books? Can you get their knowledge with videos? Yes, but isn't it also awesome if you can call that person up and ask them questions and have them guide you through the program? So we're going to show you this quick video, but also we're going to introduce our program, which is $10 down, $10 a month. And then after, you'll see, I show my bank account. I don't know how many people who are helping you, do they show you their bank account? Any brothers and sisters show you their bank account? No. And once again, it's not about me, it's about what? Us. So when I show you this, and the company that I'm showing you is Wells Fargo. And if you understand the finance industry, Wells Fargo is one of the most conservative banks right now out there. So if you can do it with Wells Fargo, you can do it with anybody. So I show you that. And the reason why I'm showing you that is because the system works. Because documentation beats what? Conversation. Documentation beats what? Conversation. Documentation beats what? Conversation. Anytime. There's a lot of people talking, and that's great. That's the beginning of manifestation. But there's too much talking and not enough documentation. Are you with me? Okay, we'll show you this one. Hello, my name is Mr. Shea, and I'd like to welcome you to the MVET Way Studios. We're going to talk about some incredible new programs that we're introducing to the public. Let's talk about mental and financial training, which is the key. We emphasize practical strategies on mental and financial training, techniques rather than just ideas and concepts. We promote and teach mind technology, just thinking things into a higher level of existence. What is MVET? Well, MVET is not a business opportunity, but an opportunity to do
businesses and develop multiple revenue streams. We believe if you chase money, you'll never have it. But if you chase personal growth and financial education, you are sure to obtain wealth. We started our beta test in 2014, and we've been able to help new and existing non-fundable businesses get over $2 million for their dream and vision in just 14 months, where most programs could not. $10 a join, $10 a month. Our cause is to help those entrepreneurs achieve the success they deserve by utilizing our vendors who will assist them in personal and business credit building, government funding, small business building programs, business lines of credit, private funding, nonprofit business development, financial and personal growth education. We partner with and promote dozens of new and existing small businesses, social organizations, churches, real estate investors, educational components, underwriters, and financial institutions throughout the United States to enhance investing, financing, credit, and literacy opportunities. $10 to join, $10 a month. One of our nonprofit organizations I'm really excited about. Women Inspiring Women, Empowering Women in Business. We promote positive spiritual programs. Our belief is that there is a creator, and we are creations of the creator, as long as every belief is principally based, and we can work together to form a healthy financial, spiritual environment, which will contribute to stronger communities and a better world. Stewards Rise Up is one of our spiritual programs. Here's a program I'm really excited about. The 35 and Under Future Millionaires, a program for young entrepreneurs. Additional services to look for, option trading and setup, custom web design, real estate investing, nonprofit setup and build-up. Build-up's important. Business funding coaching, community empowerment business university, the MVET Way TV and radio station, 1 minute pitch, corporate setup, and build-up. Build-up is very important. How many of you would like millionaire privilege? We need to understand how personal credit works. We need to be personal credit worthy. We need to understand how business credit works. We need to be business credit worthy. $10 a join, $10. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe a great credit score is important? Do you feel a credit score of 700 or higher is a priority for families in America? Well, we have a great 5-step credit program. We call it the Community Empowerment Pack that will help you achieve results, will help individual scores go up from 100 points to 200 points or better. We're helping entrepreneurs pay their debt down. We're educating and providing them with personal growth and financial literacy tools to help them with wealth creation. Learning how to become business credit worthy. This is very important. Listen to this. Rule number 1, you own nothing and control everything. You own nothing and control everything. Dream Vision Nation is a major resource, and the MVET Way, and the Community Empowerment Movement Network is a major resource to help you get control. What do massively successful business people have in common? More than one credit profile. With corporate credit, our program, you can help build many business credit profiles with high credit scores. If you choose our corporate builder program, we can help you achieve. You can get as many profiles as you want, if you should choose, with the Dream Vision Nation program. What can you do with a business credit profile? You can lease vehicles like BMWs or Mercedes with added tax benefits. You can invest in large projects like commercial property, land or construction, or even a new house. You can protect your personal assets from that of the business. Learn how to incorporate. Start over with a new credit file if you need to, instead of just being stuck with your personal credit. Learn how to put extra money into your retirement savings. Start new businesses you always wanted to start. $10 down, $10 a month. Learn how to cut your tax burden by 40%. Separate your personal credit report from your new shiny business credit profile. Get a new business credit report for every new business you start. Cash is king, but credit is queen. And every queen will tell you, you can't be a good king without a good queen. Let me ask ask you this. How many people you know have less than perfect credit? How many people you know need money for new and existing businesses? If you had an opportunity to get $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, $250,000 or more, would that help you enhance your new or existing business? So Dream Vision Nation can help. We're a financial small business educational company. Our cause is to empower communities of all races and financial backgrounds. We have access to over 100 banks across the country. We specialize in helping people with credit challenges. I know I've utilized the program myself. I've been able to secure over $500,000 in 24 months. Question, if you had an opportunity to obtain a great credit score, what would be the 2 things you'd want to accomplish? Maybe a home, maybe a better interest rate. If you had an opportunity to get the money you needed for your dream and vision, how much would that be? $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, $250,000, $500,000 or more? If you had an opportunity to choose a comfortable monthly income, how much would that be? $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $25,000 a month? Great news. We've helped a lot of people in this same situation. We're giving many of our members the opportunity to earn bonuses. The system will help our members make extra money by paying the program forward to other entrepreneurs who need assistance to either start or enhance their business. We call it the Pay Forward and Get Paid program. We feel we've developed a system to help our members think things into a higher level of existence by educating them on how to engineer the life that they want, how to bring out the best of themselves each day, and living a life without limits. We're also going to help you get free credit scores and credit reports. Our goal is to put you in a position to obtain funding, if that's your choice. There are no guarantees. However, we are confident with our ability to help you get results. $10 to join, $10 a month. With the Community Empowerment Business University, we have success training, tools, and action steps you can take and quickly see and measure results from. Our training process will help the achievement of any goals faster and easier with less stress and strain than you would ever imagine possible. 95% of businesses fail within 3 to 5 years during normal economic conditions. We know now more than ever before with our present economy, business owners need special help. This is why the Community Empowerment Business University programs can help you. During this phase 2 beta test, we're going to choose entrepreneurs across the country to help. Our goal is to get each of them closer to their goal of obtaining the personal growth, financial education, and the money they need ASAP. We have testimonials of individuals who have gotten $69,000, $150,000, $95,000, $25,000, $38,000. Just great testimonials helping people. $10 down and $10 a month. We're looking to coach new members in each state across the country. Go to www.CEMNbetatest.com or text 2 words, start now at 424-277-0572. Once again, that's 424-277-0572. Start now or go to our website, www.CEMNbetatest.com. There are 3 types of individuals in this world. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people say, what happened? It's an honor and a privilege to send this message to individuals I know who are ready to make things happen. $10 to join. $10. We'll see you at the top. The MVET Way, mind, vision, energy, and technology. They say documentation beats conversation anytime. And what I like to do real quickly is show you documentation of my own business credit. What you're going to take a look at is one of my business credit profiles. Look at it real closely. This is one of many that I have. What you see is cash. We always talk about cash is king, but credit is queen. First, let's look at my cash flow, over $40,000. Then let's look at my line of credit, $50,000. Then let's look at my business credit card. It looks like over $18,000. If you add it up, that's over $100,000 in business credit. And this is what we're going to show you at the training. And as I mentioned, I have many, many more. This is based on being personal credit worthy and business credit worthy. There's three types of individuals. People make things happen, people watch things happen, and people say, what happened? Which one are you? Which one do you want to be? I believe there's somebody who wants to make things happen. Make sure you're at the training, and we'll see you at the top.
Hello, my name is Brian Perkins from California. I would like to thank the MVET Way, DVN, and the Community Empowerment Movement Network coaching program for helping me to acquire $150,000 in funding for my company, DA Finance Group. Thank you for empowering the communities.
Hello, my name is Bridget McBride from Georgia, and I would like to thank the MVET Way, DVN, and the Community Empowerment Movement Network coaching programs for helping me learn to acquire $50,000 for Threefold Living LLC. Thank you for empowering our communities.
Hi, my name is Ron Dorn from California, and I would like to thank the MVET Way, Dream Vision Nation, and Community Empowerment Movement Network coaching program for helping me learn how to acquire $95,000 for my business, RD Business Design. Thank you for empowering communities.
Do you want to know how we did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No. Do you want to know how we did it?
Yes.
Give me some energy here. All right, this is what we need. I really want to make sure that we give this lovely lady who put this program together a strong visual. Because it's important that if we're going to share with individuals across the country, we want visualization is important. Are you guys with me?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when we do shows. So what we need is we need to fill some of these chairs in. So let's take we got 3 chairs here. Somebody could come here. And we got 2 chairs up front. Please, guys in the back, we're going to have to ask you just to push up. Even if you don't want to come up to the front, please push up. We want this to be really good for her. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Because we're going to have to kill those back chairs. We are going to have to pull them up. So if you're on 1, 2, 3, if you're in the 3rd row, you're fine. We need the first 3 rows. So there's 3 chairs there. Right, those 3 available, right? Those 3 chairs right there. Let's move up 1. Move up 1. Thank you. We really appreciate your cooperation. You guys are incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But we're not finished. Okay. You guys say, I want to know. Yes. Okay. That's all we need to know. We're going to take care of you. We're going to take care of you. Can you see that? Awesome. You are welcome. Now, this is how we did it. I'm going to give you certain dynamics to give you a certain perspective. Remember, it's not, if you notice, we always talk about mind, vision, energy, and technology. Usually in business, they're always selling get money fast, get money quick, and then they give you some techniques, but they're not enough to take it to the next level. All right? And here, we're here to, I always say, you ever heard of that saying, don't be mad at the player, be mad at the game? Who ever heard that before? See, my saying is, don't be mad at the player, and don't be mad at the game. You need to learn the game. I repeat, don't be mad at the player, and don't be mad at the game. You need to learn the game.
That's right.
You understand? You look like we're having people right now who are asking our financial institutions to bring down their level of qualification so which will allow the communities to participate in entrepreneurship. It ain't happened. It didn't happen in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 2000s, 2015 to now, it's not happening. Learn the game. Let me ask you a question. How many individuals you see come from another country and within 5 to 6 to 7 years, they come with nothing, then all of a sudden they're working at an establishment and then you see them owning the establishment.
That's right.
Let me repeat. They come here with nothing. Why? Because they learn the game. They learn the game. When I put this together, guys, you got to understand, every company I've worked with, I've been blessed to be the top producer in that company. I made a lot of money. But I was making money then losing money. Making money then losing money. Because I didn't understand the game. I knew how to create money. That was the easy part. Keeping it was a whole nother thing. You know, and I was in that situation. The last company I worked with, how I came to California, I was one of the top producers. I was driving down the 405, and then my partner called me and said, "Are you sitting down?" I said, "Well, I'm driving down the 405, so I'm definitely sitting down." He said, "The owner embezzled the funds."
What?
I'm like, oh, wow. But if you have a strong perspective, things that you look at to be casualties or issues in your life, you can turn them into blessings. And that's what I did to put me in a position where I got into real estate. And I got into REO, short sales, fixer-uppers, and I was making so much money. I'm not sure if you guys have remembered that time, like that 2001 to 2006, everybody was making money in real estate. Had a beautiful office in Santa Monica off 4th Street. I'm not sure if you've ever been to the Santa Monica Pier or all that area down there. I was on 4th Street. I used to stop business deals on my cell phone in my office and finish them overlooking the Pacific Ocean. I was making money in Beverly Hills, and I was making a lot of money in Compton. A ton of money in Compton. I used to go find properties in Compton for investors, and you got to understand the numbers and all that. And I became knowledgeable in that aspect of the game. I could just go find a property. If the numbers was right, they would bring somebody in to look at the numbers. I would walk away with a $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 cashier's check. And I did it on a consistent basis. Also, I was doing coaching for individuals because I learned the business funding game. I used to get paid $5,000 just to start and paid every quarter. That's the lifestyle I was living. Then as they say, easy come, what?
Easy go.
And when the economy hit, I lost everything, mentally, emotionally, financially. I even lost my wife. And I ended up getting a job as a counselor, and I worked the overnight shift from 10 o'clock in the evening to 8 o'clock in the morning. That was my job. And I worked from Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday morning I used to go. And at that particular time, I was diagnosed as being functionally depressed, meaning I was functioning, but I wasn't happy. You ever smile on the outside and sad on the inside? You ever been like that before? That was me. I was dad, I was basketball coach, I was all of that. But I wasn't that top producer guy. But that was fine with me at that particular time. But I got into a point where you ever say enough is enough. And I got to that point. And I was ready to get back into the game. In 2009, I did a video. My daughter's been blessed. She has credentials in cinematography and things like that. I'm totally proud of her, and she's done some great things, went to Sundance Film Festival, all that good stuff. So I said, grab a camera. Because I went to some of my mentors, and one of them was Les Brown, and they said, this time you got to give back to get back. And I thought I was, because I was a coach, I was helping people find property, but I had to think things higher. So I teach this aspect where you got to think things into a higher level of existence. So I had to reevaluate where I was. So 2010, July 2010, I threw it out into the universe. I won't show it to you today, but it's on YouTube. And I took the knowledge that I was able to acquire, and I just sat down, broke, had a nice suit on, but I was broke. And my daughter got out the camera, and I was just spitting knowledge, but I was channeling, if you guys understand what that means. When you're just focused, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and all that wisdom and knowledge just started coming out. And I'm not that smart, guys. It's not like if I got a deep bench. I got people in my organization have extraordinary talents, degrees. Like, you know, I got Bridget McBride. She's part of our coaching team. She has a master's degree in accounting. She's getting her doctorate degree. Had Deborah Day. She worked for Countrywide. She's here today. In her particular office, Countrywide, wholesaling home loans, things like that. You've heard of them before? Her office, they did so much business, they were in the Guinness Book of World Records. How about that? And she was one of the top producers in the office. Matter of fact, she's the one that massages my underwriters, and I'll talk about that. You know, get them right, set up their accounts, because my attitude is make it happen. I don't accept no for an answer. That's just me. What's the solution? I don't focus on the problem very long. We're all human beings, right? We have issues. We all have problems. Can we all agree with that? Well, let me tell you, they ain't going nowhere. They're always going to be there. It's just how you're going to deal with them. And we're going to talk about that. You know, I have Rodney Nickens. He's back there right now. He helps, obviously, with equipment, but he has degrees in hypnosis and the subconscious mind and all that. I mean, credentials, certifications. You know, so I got people on my team that's deep. You know, Barry Metz is the Chief Operating Officer of my organization. He's a certified senior financial planner. I got a deep bench. Donna Middleton, she's